NFL. Now you've won 5 in a row. That tells you everything. The coaches believe, the players are getting it done. I think they're going to be very tough to beat here today.
Buccaneers ready to boot things underway. For a touchback. David Wilson lined up in the backfield. 1st and 10. Wilson on the handoff. He's tackled at the 30.
That's an excellent job. Just get enough yardage to get the first down, move those chains, and keep this offense going.
Wilson's lined up as the single back. 1st and 10. Blunt. He's brought to a halt.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying it.
Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center. Just a quick drop back. Drops the pass.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Jay Cutler from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Deshaun Goldson with the interception. I know this never happened in your decorated career, but an early interception, how will he rebound at quarterback?
I'll just say this, you're a funny guy. That's funny. Hey, I did it all the time, and I used to tell my offensive linemen, be ready. I'm probably going to throw some more, so make the tackle.
Martin's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Quarterback drops back, play action. Makes the grab. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He didn't take the bait. He didn't throw it down the football field. He threw it short to the open receiver, and we've seen it so many times. Throw it to the guy who's open and see if the defense can make the tackle.
That reception gave them the first down. The give up the middle.
Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back.
The Buccaneers now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Hard to cover these tight ends when they get into the end zone because they're fast, they're nimble, and they're big. So even if you cover them, they push off and get the touchdown catches.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. Excellent field position.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
First down coming up. Play action. Jay Cutler with the deep ball. And they can't connect.
That's what you have to do as a defensive back. You got to wait to the last second. Wait till the receiver uses his hands, and once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Reaches out and snatches it. 39 yards this time.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Wilson's got it on the handoff. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Flag is out. That's a false start on the offense, and that'll cost them 5 yards.
False start, offense. Still second down.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Second and 15. Play action. Complete. 6 in the books.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
The Bears lined up now for the point after. Extra point is good. Robbie Gould ready to kick it. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. He's looking to go down the field here. And it falls incomplete. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
Halfway through this first quarter now for about 5.
An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle, where the left tackle is the pass blocker.
Lined up now on third down. They were very good at converting these situations a week ago. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
They've got him down there. Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center. Now first and 10. David Wilson gets the carry. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down following the run. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's off the mark.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Failing to connect there, third down. Cutler standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Jay Cutler with the deep ball. Falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series. Adam Podlish is ready to punt this one. Gains 9. The Bears out now in a 4-6 formation. Martin's handed the football.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. With 2 hands, he has it. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 10. Going across the middle, almost intercepted.
You're near midfield, it's 4th down, what do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position, make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
And a touchback. Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center. 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Gets it out to the 22.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. He's got the grab, and he's got the first.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Britt's lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st down and 10. Jay Cutler with the deep ball, but they can't connect.
Number 13 can't complete the pass.
down following that incompletion. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. That brings the play to an end.
Good job by the defensive player squaring up that running back and just putting his big butt right into the ground.
And as the first quarter comes to a close, we'll take a short break before the beginning of the second here in Chicago, Illinois. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down on the way. They better hurry to get the snap. Wilson's taking the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Adam Podlish is ready to punt this one. Touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down here. Martin muscles through the defender. That picks up 7.
The off-tackle run, it's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. Second and 3, and James is going to take the handoff now.
Has a terrible read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
Now third and short, following the run. Down to the 15.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run, gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll run it off the toss.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. First and goal. Martin's got it again. Picks up only 2.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Second and goal from the 3. James going to secure the handoff.
The outside linebacker that time just did his job very well and gets in there and makes the tackle for very little gain.
defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. 3rd and goal from the 3.
They feed it to him again,
and he's in for the touchdown.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. 3rd and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense, and nice job getting the touchdown.
Buccaneers ready to boot things underway. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. First down on the way.
action fake.
Challenging the defenders to the right side.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
David Wilson lined up in the backfield. Cutler's back at it now, dropping back once again. And it's incomplete.
Always protect against the deep ball first. That's what the defense did this time. They were alert. Nice job. The result, just a long incompletion.
Brits, a receiver in the slot.
2nd and 10.
The throw to the left. Catch is made.
Well, it's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this 3rd down.
We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Bennett set now, split out wide to the left. 3rd and 7. Incompletion on that hurried throw. Adam Podlish is ready to punt this one. He wants to return this one. Picks up 9. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
As they go ground here,
Going to lose yards here.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on 1st down.
Martin's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
2nd and 11. Going to take off with it.
Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
The Buccaneers come to the line with an empty backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Over to right. The Buccaneers now move the chains.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a 1st down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Martin is in the backfield, looking to the right side and throwing. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Over to right, has the reception all alone.
Corner routes not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Out of the shotgun formation. Throws a strike.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on first down.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from the 6. And it's right. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
Well, this offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football, like you said, right down the field.
3rd and goal from the 1. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Anytime, Jim, it's 3rd and goal, you got to decide, what are we going to do? Well, this time the offense, nice design. They throw the football, and the quarterback puts it right on the money for the touchdown pass.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return. Tackle down at the 42-yard line. And with the second quarter coming to a close, we'll step away for halftime and return to the Windy City for the start of the second half after this. We're back here now in this one, where the Buccaneers lead by 14. And he's brought to the ground.
On first down.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
Good job for the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Martin's lined up in a single back formation. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
Good job that time by the running back, getting down the field and picking up big yards.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Williams in the slot. 2nd and 6. Down the field. That ball has been picked off. They bring him to the turf.
What a terrible job by the quarterback. But nobody's open, tries to force the pass, and look, what's it turn into? An interception.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 1st and 10. Cutler is turning to look downfield now after selling the play fake. That ball was going the other way, bringing the play to an end.
All right, well, I have to say that's just a terrible decision by the quarterback there. He's got to know when you're in a situation like this, you just cannot make that type of pass.
Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
So many things you could do on 1st down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
Second down coming up. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. He's headed right. The tackle was made, but the 1st down is picked up.
You know, when the linebackers, when they see that the offensive formation is shifted to one side, well, as a linebacker, you got to play to that strong side and try to get up there and stop the run.
Williams going to get set in the slot for this snap. Staying with the running game on 1st down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Martin's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Throws to the right. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Anytime you picked up a couple 1st downs, here's what happens. The defense starts to doubt what they're doing, but maybe more importantly, it gets those big boys over there tired.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. And James has got it on the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard. It makes a good block.
And Williams is lined up in the slot. On 2nd and 3, they feed the running back. And that picks up only 1. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st. Play fake here. Caught. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains. First down here after the completion. Back to the air here on 1st down. Looking to go deep. Oh, almost caught.
They call that the moment of truth. It's a beautiful throw down the field, but the defensive back, he waits until it's time to make that jump. He defends the pass. What a good job by the defensive back.
2nd down after the incompletion. To the ground here. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense. He stacked up at that point.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit him so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center. Quarterback, quick toss to the outside. David Wilson with a nice piece of running on that play.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up 1st downs. Good job by the offense.
First down here after the run. Back to the ground now on 1st down. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 7. Looking for an open receiver on the right. That catch will extend the drive.
Don't see enough of this in the NFL anymore. The out route. Everybody's afraid to throw it. They want all those little safe dink and dunks inside. But that is a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver.
They've got a first down now after that catch. The quarterback will hand it off to the 35.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center. 2nd down and 7. And almost picked off.
Anytime as a quarterback you see the receiver coming across the field on a drag route, don't lead him, just stick it on him. Quarterback throws it too far in front that time.
Bennett's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Third and 7. Screen. Makes the reception. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
Terrible job that time by the defense. My gosh, you got the offense in 3rd down. You let them throw a screen pass. You can't make the tackle, and you give up the first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Cutler's back in shotgun formation. He'll fire it out to the left. It's intercepted. Nice tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Doug Martin carries the football.
Well, that short gain's going to come in handy for the offense. Even if they don't get a first down, those couple yards will make a punting situation a lot easier for them.
And as the 3rd quarter comes to a close off Lake Michigan, we'll take a short break before beginning the 4th here in Chicago. Here we have 2nd down. Final quarter underway now with this snap.
You cannot let offensive players get up the sideline in the NFL. That's where a lot of big plays are made. The defensive end that time, well, he was on the end, and he stopped that run for very little gain.
The Buccaneers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Pass is made, and it's incomplete. The hit jars the ball out. Michael Kanan ready to punt this one away. On the stop.
40-yard punt. Return for a gain of 5 yards.
Now on first down. Dropping back 3. Going for the home run. And they can't connect.
I think that's the hardest pass a defensive back has to defend. the long throws down the field. You have to wait till the last second to make your play. That time the defensive back did it. What a play.
Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center.
2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, play action.
And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Cutler steps back into the gun, throws the pass, makes the grab. That's a huge 3rd down conversion, especially after all the failures leading up to this point. Wilson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Jay Cutler from the shotgun. Bennett's got the cool hands on a pass that had a lot of heat.
Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
That reception gave them the 1st down.
Blunt.
A tackle behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Bears come out and a bunch set. 2nd and goal from the 5.
Under fire on that throw.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Offense lines up here.
3rd and goal at the 5.
Set up screen. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
When you're behind in the football game, drive down and score. They did that. Now the next time when they get back out there, they got to do it again. Show some patience and drive it down the field.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
They face 1st down.
Doug Martin. And he'll go to the left.
What a good job by the defensive player there, just flushing the running back and driving him into the ground.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Looking for a receiver on the left side here.
Interception. The tackle is made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
come to the line, and it's first down. Running back gets it on the handoff. They pounce on him there.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. Cutler's got it in the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
Time is running out here in the fourth, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. Launches it down the field. Interception. Ball's out. Recovery by the offense. He's brought down.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
First down following the long play. Cutler's going to take it from the gun. Running away from the pressure. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Second down. Cutler is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Ball's picked off. Tackles made.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way. We reach the 2-minute warning. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. Trying to make something happen. Got the first, and he's got some space.
That time he's under pressure. He can't stand in the pocket. He takes off, and as you look down the field, nobody is open, so the quarterback is forced to run, and he picks up some big yards.
Brits, a receiver in the slot. Jay Cutler with the deep ball, but it's incomplete.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against this cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
Loading up with extra defensive backs into dime. 2nd and 10. Into the open flat.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
David Wilson lined up in the backfield. First and 10. Kenny Britt pulls it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, it was a nice throw by the quarterback that time to get just enough yards to pick up the first down.
First and 10 up the middle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The defense comes out in the dime. Second down and 6. He'll fire it out to the left. The pass complete. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
David Wilson lined up in the backfield. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
I think the best thing to say about that play is just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Hitters, the receiver, all the way to the right side. Looking long. In his hands, complete. Touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
It is as intense as it gets. The game is tied as we're moving toward the finish line. Could be headed to overtime.
It's been, boy, what a day. And if it goes into overtime, that means you just get a chance to see more good football. Both teams have played extremely well. I don't think either team will take a chance here at the end of the game.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Takes the snap from the shotgun.
That interception is strictly on the quarterback. When you make bad decisions, I don't care how good you can throw the football. The results, usually it's going to turn into an interception.
David Wilson lined up in the backfield. Cutler is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Challenging the defenders to the right side, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. The Bears get set to snap the football. Only one timeout remaining here in the fourth. Running back in motion here. Second down and 10. That pass play picks up a first down. Gets to about the 36.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league. So we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
The Bears head to the line. They've got one timeout left here in the fourth quarter.
Got a couple.
The Buccaneers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The jumbo set on the field.
Second down and 8.
High formation and a running play. That's a timeout by the D.
Good job by the safety, diagnosing the run, getting up outside, and making the tackle for a short gain.
Third down. From the eye, they give it to the deep back. Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one. You just knew this was going to be a throw down the field into the end zone, but instead, misdirection and a run and a touchdown and a victory.
Oh my gosh, the defense, they're not hustling. If they would have been hustling, they would have made the tackle before the runner got to the end zone. This is going to be a tough loss to take.
This one could have gone either way. Each side made some spectacular plays, but we've come to an end, and what a game it was. What a game it was. Comes down to a touchdown to win it at the end.
Nothing like scoring late in the game to win it. When everything is on the line, the tension's there, the crowd's into it, and you make the play to win. It doesn't get any better.